So my name's Kirsty. As introduced, I'm one of the senior dietitians here at Peter Mac, and I'm presenting my project today on behalf of the project team, which is led by Janelle Lowleger. I'm the project officer, and the steering committee, a few of which are in the audience today. So thank you for being part of the project and for the opportunity to present here today. So I'll just flick back to the title just to introduce the project itself. My project is titled Survivorship Bites, Development of a Self-Management Cancer Nutrition Survivorship Package. As we know, credible information to support patients after cancer treatment and into survivorship remains limited. At the same time, patients, carers, and health professionals are actively seeking accessible, practical self-management resources. This gap is consistently highlighted in the literature and echoed in what we hear from patients and carers. Compounding this issue, dietetic resourcing is finite, particularly in regional and rural areas, and often results in reactive rather than proactive approaches to nutrition care. So there's a clear need to address the gap. What's needed is a resource that can be used across a broad range of patient groups and cancer types, whilst also integrating into and leveraging existing survivorship models of care and supportive care resources, such as these shown here. So this is referring to the Can Eat pathway, which is a resource that looks at nutrition across the span of treatment and the cancer journey, but really looking at leveraging off this and adding to the survivorship portion of this. So with these points in mind, the aim of this project is to develop an evidence-based self-management nutrition survivorship resource that's practical, acceptable, and genuinely useful for people with cancer and their caregivers. And the way we're approaching this is by bringing patients together, patients, caregivers, and health professionals together in a series of co-design workshops to develop the resources collaboratively. So this is a 12-month project that commenced in November and will run through till October this year. We've completed stage 1 and are currently awaiting ethics approval. Once finalised, we'll move into stage 2, which really focuses on collaboration and engagement. So this is where we'll invite participants, patients, caregivers, and health professionals to participate in the workshops. And the first round of workshops will be held separately for consumers and health professionals to gain both perspectives and ensure that everyone feels comfortable giving their viewpoints. In the workshops, we'll explore what nutrition information is most needed after cancer treatment, where the key gaps in care exist, and preferences around content, format, and design of the resource. Stage 3 is the main development phase, and here we'll bring consumers and health professionals together to further refine the resource, with ongoing feedback really shaping the final resource. And finally, once we have a near final version, we'll get participants to review the resource and complete a survey assessing usability, acceptability, and their intention to actually use this in practice. And by October, our goal is to have a finalised online resource ready for dissemination. So the primary outcome of the project really is the development of the resource itself, with the potential to benefit patients at both a local and a statewide level. Our hope is that it will improve access to consumer-friendly self-management nutrition information, and that it encourages a more proactive approach to post-treatment care. To address that unmet information need across a range of complex nutrition challenges that patients face into survivorship, such as managing ongoing symptoms with impacts on oral intake, weight, muscle, and energy levels, and also supporting that transition back from high energy, high protein diets during treatment back to that longer term healthy eating principles. As I mentioned, we're just about to launch into stage 2, which means we're going to begin recruiting for our co-design workshops. And I'd really love to take this opportunity to invite anyone who may be interested in participating to get in touch, as your perspectives in the project would be invaluable. So we're still awaiting final ethics approval, so I unfortunately can't pop up a QR code or a link today direct to the registration for the project, but I've popped my email there, and if you'd like to be part of this or think about being part of it, you can email me and I'll send a flyer and the details on how to register as soon as I'm able. Thanks for listening today.